Welcome to the CCTV America News Hour. I'm Mike Walter. We begin in Lebanon, where 2 of the 23 people killed in a double suicide bombing outside the Iranian embassy have been identified. One is Iran's cultural attaché. The blast wounded more than 140 people. The international community is condemning the bombings. Joining us live now is our White House correspondent Jessica Stone. And Jessica, do we know much about the people responsible for this attack?
We do know what they've told us about themselves. This is a group called Abdullah Azzam Brigades, and it's a Lebanese Sunni extremist group with links to Al-Qaeda. A spokesperson for the group claimed responsibility for the attacks on Twitter Tuesday. This underscores how sectarian the violence has become in the region because of the Syrian civil war and because the group promised more attacks unless Hezbollah withdraws its fighters from Syria. A pair of suicide bombings rocked the Iranian embassy Tuesday, killing nearly 24 people, including an Iranian cultural attaché. More than 140 people were wounded. The blast zone reached well beyond the embassy itself, ensnaring this man.
The first explosion was strong. People were running, and after 5 minutes, we were surprised by another explosion in front of us.
The criminal terrorist brain behind this blast wants to threaten the Lebanese people's dream of living freely and happily.
The attack appears to be a message to Iran to stop backing the Assad forces in Syria's bloody civil war. On Twitter, a message from the Al-Qaeda-linked extremist group Abdullah Azzam Brigades took credit for the attacks and promised more unless the Iran-backed Hezbollah withdraws its fighters from Syria. Iran blamed Israel, which has denied any participation.
With regards to Syria, we have already made it clear that we are people of principles and not interests. The principles which reflect the just demands of most of the people in any country in the world.
The attack comes one day before more talks between world powers and Iran on Tehran's disputed nuclear program.
Thanks to political willingness displayed by various parties, we can see talks over Iranian nuclear issues are progressing with sound momentum.
U.S. President Barack Obama briefed top members of Congress Tuesday, pressing them to hold off any new sanctions against Iran ahead of the talks.
We continue to feel we're closer than we have been to coming to an agreement.
Those talks on Iran are due to begin again in Geneva on Wednesday. Meantime, the Lebanese are becoming increasingly afraid that their country is where Iran and the Gulf states will send their messages on what should happen next in Syria at a cost of hundreds of Lebanese lives. And Mike, this is the third such attack since July.
All right, Jessica, thanks so much.